You know, like it's just so hard to justify. You want to start again? We don't know yet. I mean, I actually know. I'm probably not gonna start E1. Your damage is lucky. Like this one is... No, it's not separate. That's on your skill slot. So you can use them here. Just like if you go to restoration, you have this one, right? This is an elixir. You equip this elixir on this slot. And that's this effect basically. All you can read here. These are active skills. If it was separate, then it would be good, but it's eating one slot. So these are all the new pets you can get for the Spectre. Okay, let's see. New support skills. Frigid Transmission got a new support skill. Oh my god. It's over, guys. It is over. Frigid Transmission got nerfed. You see this? Refresh the skill's ability upon casting. Interval 0.03 seconds. It's gone. So you don't reset the cooldown anymore. For Frigid Transmission. So what happened instead is they reduced the cooldown from 4 to 3. And if I remember correctly, they increased the meters, how much you move, from 6 to 8 to 10 meters. So no more freezing, spamming tech. But now the flip side. They added a new support. Now you need this support to be able to have the same effect as before. So that means this support is gonna cost a lot. People are going to buy this. And the interval is 0.1 second. Wait, it's 5th slot? It's noble. It's noble! Oh my god. Oh, it's not even the 3rd slot. It's not magnificent. That's... yeah. That's it. No more Frigid Transmission cheese thread. Guys, I think we should all transition to just movement speed builds from now on. Makes literally no sense. Like, I was thinking of playing Gemma too, but this change makes it a bit bad. Okay, what else? Chromatic shot. Let me actually zoom. I'm too old to read this small text. Gains 30 projectile speed. Additional damage scaling from the support skill's main attribute. Chromatic shot benefits from everything, if I remember correct. Or was it every element? Wait. Yeah, strength, dex, and... Tracking performance and skill is enhanced with projectile speeds. But the patch notes is 5 messages before. Okay. I mean, Chromatic Shot looks really nice, but... This is a spell? Yeah. So you could technically tangle this with Gemma too. It has so many tags that it's actually easy to get slates and stuff and whatnot. Like you go for the Goddess of Knowledge. You can get Fire, Cold, Physical, Lightning, and you don't even care which one you get because everything works. That's a good upside. Also, you have more options when you search for slates. I mean, minion stuff. I'm skipping, guys. If you are interested in minions, you should look yourself. Okay. Edit ring base effects through dream blur effect. Edit ring ultimate effects blur effect. Do they want us to stack blur now? This looks so bad. Ill Omen. This looks like 3. Or I. Or LLLL. LLLL, Omen Accumulation Efficiency. Edit base suffix on helmets, life and shield regain. Base suffix. To helmets, body armor, gloves, and boots. And that's nice. I like this. So you can just have one item with that. This is base suffix. So that means you go in here, you click on suffix, it's basic, so instead of getting res or crit rate, you can get life regain here now. Which I think is pretty good. Yeah, I think that's fine. Advanced suffix to wands, affliction effect. Tin staffs and wands can also now be used by MC builds, I guess. They buffed this to 50. They are buffing blur, huh? Sweet Dream FX. Blur effect. What? From 8 to 40? Guys, is this a blur effect stack angle? Just stack blur? Wait, actually, it's time to pull. It's time to pull, guys. I have to use this moment. Come on, we need this just once. We need one Sandlord to start the season nicely. Come on. Just give us one Sandlord. Come on, please, this one. No. Okay, we have two more. We have two more. Oh, wait! Come on, please, Sandlord, Sandlord, Sandlord. You can do it. Yes. Yes. We got it. Nice. It was a 1 in 50. Okay. Okay, we are ready, guys. Look at this. I am ready for the next league. Six, 1, 1, 4. I am ready now. We can now do Sandlord easily. Zero chalk? Bro, we don't talk about that one. We don't. Okay, now I'm actually happy that we got her in actually like what, 40 pulls, 30 pulls? That was really lucky. Chalkless. I don't know how I have 0 chalks. How? Why? When are you coming to me, bird? Captain 4, chalk 0. That's my luck. Anyway, let's go back to the patch notes. So they changed the ring base FX, the Dazzled Curse. Bro, it was so unnecessary anyway. At least it's something you can sell now. It's now Omnious Curse. Remove chest base FX, regen 1% life. While moving, regen 3% life. Removed. Legendary FX granted on Warx gear must now come from the same legendary item. Okay, this is really important. Okay, so if we have to now re-look onto every... Okay, let's... Wait 1 second. So if you look into my guide now, like let's say we play Erika, right? I'm still gonna try to update Erika, by the way. Don't worry, guys. I mean, they didn't change much, so you can almost play this. Basically play the same builds, and you will be fine. And if you played it this season, you already know what to do, basically. So now with this change, you can only get affixes from the same item, which means you need legendary items with 2 good affixes. I'm thinking, what would you craft? No, let's say you want gold slaughters on your gloves, right? So you can get 2 of these affixes. But it both has to come from gold slaughter. You cannot mix 2 different legendary items anymore. So you can get 2 of these. So you could get skill area and the additional damage, and the rest you can change. So I think it's still strong, because like let's say you take Ghost Daughter and you go without downside, and you instead get ultimate mods, advanced mods, which makes it quite a bit better. But still, it's not as OP anymore, of course. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna play Erika. I mean, probably not. But I need to look again into what would be the best item, actually, which has 2 good mods. So, I mean, before the focus was to get 1 good mod. Now we need to focus on having 2 good mods on 1 item and see which would be the most logical. Silent Avowal is probably really good, because this one has some really good notes. Like, you would probably get Wield My Sword. You get 10 block ratio upper limit and additional damage for every block chance. And maybe even this. Pin the patch notes? Yeah, that's a good idea. Not going to start E1? Probably not. Guys, my honest opinion, I actually don't want to play an attack build. I am done with spiral striking, okay? I am done with spiral striking. I don't want to... Let's just have it something different. Like, I've been playing Erika 1 now for 1 year, every season. Like, 2025, I played her every season. As a league starts. So that's why I actually want to change it up this time. But yeah, I can still upgrade some small stuff in the guide, and so you guys can still play her, definitely. Erika item gonna be free? I mean, less people will play it, but I don't think it will be free. Like, there are still many Erika mains or people who now learned how to play her. So people are still gonna... Still the road to SS20 rank 1? Not really. I'm gonna take my time and just enjoy. I'll, of course, try to get there as fast as possible, but I don't really care if it's first or second. Okay, so watch this. Legendary gear adjustments. Okay, this is now the nerfs to... lives is today in 1 week, exactly. Warden breastpin, we don't care. Okay, so this is big, guys. This is mana stack nerf. Compensatory life. Look at this. Before it was when at low life. Now it's when not at full mana. That means as Rosa 2 you cannot use it anymore. Because you only have it when not at full mana. I don't think it works like that, Yang. I think 50% of the time you will not be on full mana. Because you spend and then you regain, but there's still a window which you are not at full mana. Can you please explain what to do on SS15? I think there is a video for it on YouTube. If you look for it. You always fall? But why did they do this change then? Oh, sorry, it says when not at full mana. Never mind, bro. Sorry, my brain. Okay, my brain. Okay, when not at full mana. So, yeah, you are always at full mana. So, that's why it's that. You cannot use it anymore. Yeah, this is a nerf. Okay, this is number 1 nerf to mana stack. Law of Trinity new ethics only deals elemental damage. Wait. What? Yeah, I know, it's the mod. But I cannot read it. It was elemental damage before. Like, what's this change about? It was always elemental damage. There must be something which could be abused maybe, and they maybe did this just to fix that. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, you cannot deal any fizz damage, yeah. Okay, what else? Valerie's Knight. From 150 damage over time. Blur against additional effect. Every 1 point of blur rating gives additional 1 damage over time. Wait. If you have 100 blur rating, you get 100 additional dot damage? And you don't lose blur on crits? You don't get blur effect anymore though. This is a buff. Restoration skill effect reduced. Ralph's Journey. Now there is a cap on how much movement speed you can get from Ralph's Journey. Capped at 250 to 300%. All the movement speed enjoyers. I mean, this is still a really high number. Like, if you go with Dex, you need 6k Dex to reach this. So anything above 6k Dex is not giving you any movement speed. Exactly. Actually, Erika 1 looks, in my opinion, even better than last league. Because she got not even touched. There's just one change, which I will show you soon. So she's doing pretty good if you compare it to the others who got nerfed more than Erika 1. No, you need 6k Dex to be able to reach this cap. Good luck getting 6k Dex. So this is just to cap like the end game. People are doing crazy shit with like stacking Dex to get more movement speed. That just to prevent that. So it's not a nerf or anything. If you have recently expanded more than Oh, so they nerfed lifestack from 60 chance to deal double damage down to 35. Ouch. Lifestack nerf. Solid River got buffed. You restore more life. Ice Drinker Cage. Okay, this is important for Gemma 2 or any lightning or cold build. This one was times how much? Times 4? That's what I said, no? I said it's buffed. You get more restoring. And this one is nerfed. Actually, it's... So this is... Yeah, stacks 4 times. Yeah. Now it stacks from 16 down to 14. That's not big. It's like 9 to 10 additional damage. So this is the first nerf. Yeah, E1 is still fine. For every 10k armor, additional damage 3 to 4, down to 2 to 3. Yeah, this is like 25 additional damage lost for armor stack. Yeah, E1 is, I don't know, man. E1 is always good the whole year. Yeah, it's still good. Like this is not the end. This is affecting your early game. Like if you're barely in profound and you try to armor stack, You will definitely feel the difference more as you progress. In the end game version, it will not change at all. The progression will be a bit slower. Solar Ring. Area taken additional 40 damage. They changed it to 3-meter base? That's really good. Wait. That's really good. Where is it? What was the name of the thing with the proximity? I forgot the... You take less damage from enemies in proximity and you deal more damage to enemies in proximity. What was the name of that talent? Well matched. Yeah. So you should definitely use well matched. Like if you have broken Sun Ring, getting a well matched pedigree will be insane for E1. This is like minus 15 additional damage taken. And they always count as proximity. GG. Before you needed to corrode Solar Ring, and now it's just base. Actually, I want to see it here. Yeah. Before you needed Corona for 3 meters. But they reduced the damage, right? So shadow damage reduced from 34 to 20. Actually, yeah, that's 14 minus. They only buffed the 10 here. So it's still a 4% nerf. But they count as proximity now. I guess that's fine. Vorex. Would you Vorex this? Get these 2 nodes? Actually, might be okay, but I don't see this as... Actually... Yeah, could be. Definitely an option. Trauma, I don't know. Yeah, early mid Vorex, not end game probably, but... Oh, you also need... The issue is you need to destroy these, right? So... These cost a lot early, the first couple days. At like 800, 700. And then you can still miss, and then you're gonna cry in the corner because Vorex crafting is still shit. Legendary gear rework, moment speeds, airline steps. Hekate is... Oh, now we can only use one thing though. Wait, let's check Hekate. Oh my... What did they do? Guys! They made this a different line. Now you need to get this and this on your Vorex. There you go. That's your 2 nodes already. It's gone. Yeah. I mean, even if they didn't do it, what else would you get from here anyway? Like, you would get the skill area and duration, right? But now you have to get these 2 instead. They know. Yeah. Okay, so... What is this? Removal. For every 50 strength, gain skill area. For every 10 strength, gain 4 skill area. But upper limit is 120. For every 10 strength, gain 1 chance to deal double damage. Goes up to 30. This looks actually like a nice early item. This looks pretty good for early now. I think that's what it's designed to. They changed it from more stats to like low stats. You can scale it already. You just need 30 strength. Sorry, 300. What else? Opening heart. Okay, wait. Opening heart is interesting because we are using that. I'm acting like we're gonna play Erika, right? So I'm just still giving you all the information. Opening heart. Have fervor had the additional damage line. Now you have fervor, but the additional damage. Bro, what are they doing? They really ruined every nice Vorax craft. They split them up. The additional damage they added to the other line, which is a negative line. So enemies deal more damage, but enemies also take more damage. Wait, but this is actually a buff in terms of damage, because this was 12 additional damage, but now it can go up to 30. That's big. But now you have to guarantee to take this downside. What are you playing? I don't know yet. And they reduced the max life and evasion by a lot. So this is more like a big damage, lower defense now. Yeah, okay. So I'll keep this in mind, guys. Opening heart still good, I think. But less defense. Yeah, they want us to build Glasscan. I don't know why. People are complaining that they die too much, and this is what they do. They cut its vision. We just looked already. They changed that. I don't know, this potion. Spirit Magus. Okay, Malign Embrace I'm also going to check because I might play Gemma too. So instead of getting 25-35 additional damage on crit strikes for each activated tangle, we now get spell critical strike rating and less additional damage for each activated tangle. We lose a lot of crit damage. Oh, sorry, additional damage on crits. And yeah, on the bottom we have unlucky crit strikes is gone. Instead, nearby enemies are guaranteed to land critical strike on you. Why are you doing this? They literally want us to die. I mean, it's nice that you don't have unlucky crits, because this was actually really bad. No, it's not bad, but you will get more damage now, because you don't get this one. But and you get more crit rating. So like if you have equipped, let's say you have equipped this one, you have 50 crit rate. If you change it to this helmet, you will probably go up from 50 crit rate to, I don't know, 90 or 95 easily. Like that would be the difference between these two on crit rate. Hey Schmigle. Vorex. Vorex is actually a good option. Not even kidding. Getting this plus this is big. That's all you need. Yeah, Vorex is a really good option. Yeah, even this is really good. And let's check in game. It doesn't even matter what we check here. Let's just check Marty's builds. Where did he go? Okay, Ice Drinker's Cage. What about chest? Ice Drinker. Yeah, I don't mind equipping this. Like, there's... Actually, you can get Extreme Coldness plus 1 stack of Cage. But this is also not bad. Getting these two is also really good. Now, you have to probably just think about what costs more. Does the helmet cost more or the chest? Probably the chest. So, do you want to spend 3k on this chest and try to get those two Vorex crafts? Or do you want to spend... I don't know how much the helmet costs, but definitely not 3k. So, you have to always take into account how much they cost and what you get for it. I would probably just equip this and craft the helmet instead. If I would do it, I think, for now. High chance of hitting it. Yeah, it's actually not that hard. I think the same for Ice Drinker though. Wait, no, Ice Drinker is more difficult. Yeah, this has 5. Yeah, so I would probably go for the helmet then. It's in the guide. Now, the problem is, okay, listen. If I play something else, the guide will not be as detailed as the Erika one. I can already say. So, many questions are probably not in the guide, but I will still add those to the guide during the week, and then, yeah, at one point we will have it in the guide. What's the build? I don't know. I'm just thinking, but I actually want to play Gemma too, I think. Is it Tangle or Spellburst? I don't know yet. Probably Tangle. Is it Ice Lance or Chain Lightning? I'm also not sure yet. I have a lot of questions in my mind, but we'll see. Also, pet-wise... Pet-wise... If we go Spellburst, this... I mean, this is anyway in every build. One pet is the Preserver for movement speed. And then the other one probably a dual curse later on. And until then you just need to fill with anything. There are really no good pets because I don't have the cold pet or the lightning one. Like, this is really good. But it's too expensive. If I'm saying this is too expensive, then we have a problem. And how was it? Culture? Hey Jones, how are you doing, man? Terra. Double rainbow. Oh, okay. Wait, they actually removed this? So that means there's less clutter on the stats to war exit. Oh, what the fuck? So many changes? Actually, there's like, I don't think there are so many changes. Oh, okay, I see what they did, okay? I can see now this is a pattern, okay? From now on, you can only add 2 mods from one item, from the same item, right? Now what they did is, they just separated 2 good mods from 1 mod to 2 mods, and now you have to spend your RNG to get basically 1 mod from before. It's gonna cost you twice. Yeah, I don't know, this list. Vorex is like they tweaked it a lot. Like it's much weaker now. When they said you have to now add 2 mods from one item, I was like, okay, I mean you can definitely find some good items, but I was not thinking that they would fucking remove the mod texts and separate them into 2 different mods. Like I didn't think they would do that. So now it doesn't look that good anymore. At least we saw some. There's still probably gonna be good options, but wait. Hey Tapa, how are you, bratva? Я не понимаю. What else do we have? Kikada? Wait, what happened to Kikada? Don't lie to me. I cannot read, bro. No. I don't know how to read it. Okay, Kikada changes. Huh? -5 initiate regain? Was this really necessary? Do you like the patch? I think it's more on the boring side. I think nothing big changed. Like, if you don't play the new skills, it's almost the same season. Only the hero members will be different. Like the nerfs and stuff, they're fine, but no, I'm not gonna play Cat. Also not Rosa. I'm gonna play something else this league. Probably Gemma 2, or like crazy take. Maybe Selena. Okay, maybe Selena, but I'm not sure. Now, my issue is the League mech didn't also look really fun. So, you didn't change much for the other builds. The League mech didn't look really good. So that questions my hype for the season a bit, but we'll see. Nevertheless, I like the game anyway, so it's fine. What else do we have? Don't lie to me? I never lie, bro. I never lie. What are you gonna play? Do you have anything in mind? 50 to 80 chance to trigger Bull's Rage and Burst Anger. Wait, Bull's Rage and Burst of Anger. They added it to that. Then I've got chest, yes. No guide sheet for E1 this league. I mean, the guide is still up. And like I said, not much changed, so you can still use it. Okay, Old Grudge changed, so this is important. Let's see. That's a good buff. Early game. '70 crit rating. Tangle duration is whatever. Got nerfed, but it doesn't matter. It's a good. Truth got buffed on the stats. Wait. Huh? This is corroded. I mean, here it looks like it got buffed. Can I see the new corroded numbers? I can't. And now you cannot Vorex Truth, by the way, guys. So we will also see it soon. Phantom got nerfed. Rip mana stack. Huh? Phantom legendary. Wait, what's the item name? Anyway. So the aura level got nerfed. It was 25, now you can get 15 to 20. And max mana is buffed. Is it buffed? Wait. I thought it was nerfed. Why? Okay, I mean, I don't know. It's like it's I think it's missing. If you look at the organ. No, it's nerfed. Wait. I can look at, but if I click it, it doesn't work. Okay. Before it was 2535. I think they also changed it now to 1632, by the way. That's why what I thought. So another mana stack nerf. Second tap. Oh! Oh no, it's buffed. So the levels are nerfed, so you lost 10 levels of curse. But you get a little bit more max mana, like the low end is kinda buffed. It's still okay. I mean, mana stack was so strong that it doesn't matter in my opinion. Gain 1 sec of deflection for every 5 meter moved. What is this again? This looks not bad. Oh, this one. I mean, it's just for... I mean, if you would play this build, Lightning Shot, then we could use this one actually. This would be perfect. By the way, if you guys want to play Erika, Lightning Shot is actually doing Karjak really well. Okay. It is a really good skill. Just look at this clear. Best card deck. Okay, it's not. But still, it can do it. At least enough for this stage. Like the chain lightnings are really good. Look, we did 36. 36 is the limit of T7. Yeah, it's not like insta-killing yet, but look at my gear, bro. We killed 36. That's the limit of T7. Look at this gear. It does already well. Better than Spike, at least. And the damage is also really good. Oh, wait, we didn't multi-strike. Wait, we did it without multi-strike. Wait, let's do it again. Wait. We didn't have multi-strike, bro. On the... That doesn't count, right? I mean, yeah, they still run away, kinda. It's fine for T7. Look, now it's like bam 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 killing, but yeah. We still have like 6 seconds left and it did 36. You can do at least 40 with this. Like, if with this build as of right now. And the clear is also really good. Like, it's not like Spike where you have to wait. I'm just moving and everything is dead already until I get there. So this is what I was testing. And it was actually doing nice. Anyway, okay, back. Dark gold items will drop starting... What? Dark gold items? Immunity to trauma, immunity to wilt on memories. Cooldown recovery speed also. Adjusted the values and positions on certain... Why do you not tell us which ones, man? Like, which ones are we talking about? What? Wait. Well matched? What the... With the broken sun ring now? This is it, guys. Well matched OP. Did they remove the reduced damage taken, or... What? The actual fuck. This is broken. This is really crazy. True Flame got buffed from 60 to 65. Oh, they changed it though. It applied to your own hits. Oh, it still applies to your own hits. No, they just buffed it. No lose ends got nerfed. From 50 additional to 40. Is playing for a mechanic with a little more profitable than the free-to-play threads? Mostly not. Depends on which free-to-play thread, but... And depends on the market, like it has so many variations. Too many ifs and whens. That's hard to tell. Wait! Gain 1 stack of focus blessing, change to generating tangle also. But is it important we take the focus blessing talent anyway? I think. So yeah, I don't think it's that important. Removed legendary medium talent. No. No. This one was so good. This one was the best node you could get. Why you do this, man? Frostbitten changed from level 94 cap. No, on Erika you just go life recover on kill. This is just ES on kill is removed. So as long as you don't go pure energy shields, you will be fine with life recover. 100 crit rate. Wait. Frostbitten got nerfed to 40. I don't like what I'm seeing. Gemma 2 actually big nerfed. Oh, wait. We don't even use this. Yeah, we don't even use this actually. Never mind. So they changed this node. Critical strike rating against frostbite enemies is changed to 20% frostbite rating. Yeah, you don't need the crit chance anymore if you have the new helmet, which doesn't give you unlucky crit anyway. So I think this change is probably better. But early on, this is also really good when you don't have much crit rate. Oh, this is also not bad. As is trauma, I'm skipping trauma, I have no idea. Okay, this is again, look, another combination, guys. They changed this talent node, additional damage 10 to proximity enemies is now 15, okay? Now on Erika 1, you could again, if you have the neck, you will go for slates with this node. There will be no one playing with this. I think it will be cheap. Maybe now that it's buffed, it can get more attraction, but you definitely need to pair it up with the neck, so enemies always count as proximity, right? And this is the best multiplier you could get. Like for a single slate node, 15 additional damage is insane. Yeah, spike's still the same. Like either spike slash. You could go combo skills. Yeah, you can go many skills for Erika 1. So they changed. You don't get defense from shield anymore. Full defense does not give any more defense. It's just for dot damage taken now. Some armor stackers care. Additional defense from shield was really OP because you could get so much armor on the shield. Then you would basically multiply it with the additional defense. Yeah, it was more about the dot damage, but still. You get a lot of base flat armor. Blur against additional effects. Change to while having blur. 30 additional damage over time. I have no idea how this one works now. Skipping the reap stuff. Blur effects, new note. For every life lost. Oh, they removed this one. This was in the Lich tree. So I wonder what they added now. Let's actually check. Lich is important. It's really used. It was here. Now you get blur effect and then you get 10 movement speed while blur is active. That's it. They added, 10 movement speed. And now it's a legendary medium talent, which means if you maybe put here, what was it called? Prism. You could potentially get one more node, like these 3. I was Bing 2 nerf, Solid River nerf, Bing 2, is it okay? No, I would probably not play Bing 2, man. Let's be honest. I saw the changes and I would definitely not play Bing 2 at this stage. I think it's too much nerfed. Synthetic tropes, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, skill changes. This is important. Does the torch emblem reset? No. Like, you will keep your points. You don't need to spend it. When the supporter skill is activated... what the fuck is Mass Effect? Ring of Blades now reduces movement speed by 30%. Another minus 30. Frigid Transmission will no longer reset the cooldown of the skill. That's what I told you guys before. Cooldown adjusted to 3 seconds. Now instead of 7 meters, it's 10 meters. This is still the best teleport, no? How many meters is Blink? It doesn't say how many meters in the detailed version. Nice. Thank you, game. Combo starter, Gale, Earth Splitter Slash. Nerfed from 392 to 313. That's a big nerf. The same for the second hit. The same for the third hit. So, looks like combo skills were really good. Like all of them. Because like this one is also nerfed. Spectral Spirit from 450 to 400. Same for the second. And a little bit less for the third. Wait, Haunting Abomination? Early damage nerf from 5-5 to 2-2. I mean, I must say, Haunting Abomination was the most OP campaign skill. Hands down. Like, it was really strong. Now they reduced the damage by, like, actually more than 50%. Yeah, this is the initial hit damage, I think. Yeah, first segment base damage. So we were spamming it, yeah. And now the Terra is same, but who cares about the Terra damage? RIP. Barrage, life source. Mana source has been changed, renamed. Blurry Steps rework, named to Swiftness Dew. This guy has the elixir tag now. This guy initially has 3 charge points. Wait. If it... Does it keep the old Empower tag too? Because... if I get Blurry Steps... I hope it keeps the Empower tag, because... yeah, getting Well Fought was actually increasing the effect by 30%. I hope that one stays. Chromatic shot changed. Okay, now this is a big buff. Split Fireball. From 1 to 1, 9 to 13. Level 20, 46 to 69 to 670 to 1000. That's a big number change here. But don't forget this text. It can now only get... yeah, no overlapping. They nerfed the small fireballs. Yeah, I don't know, like, but at least it makes it a bit more interesting, and you could test the skill. It could be an option. I also watched someone play it. It was actually looking good, like clear-wise. Blind, rework, omnious. Still E1 this season. No. Force start. Gale / dominance, soaring. So they also nerfed these supports. I didn't decide yet. I probably need like at least 1 or 2 more days. Actually, I'm tomorrow really busy. I don't even have any time to any theory crafting, nor to create any videos. Sunday I'm also a bit busy, maybe at evening. So yeah, it'll probably take until Monday or Tuesday until I decide. But right now the options are either Selena or... but Gemma 2 is also really nerfed, man. Like, it's always small, but it's like 10% here, 5% here, 10% here, 5% here. It actually adds up if you really calculate it. You wanna go? Nope. Nope. E1 didn't. The only nerf for E1, like there is one only nerf, which is Thunder Manip. You see this? From 30 down to 25 and another 5 here. So this is the only nerf literally for Erika. There's nothing else. This is it. Every other item is the same. Everything is the same. So just because of this reason, Erika looks pretty good, I think, for this season also. I don't know why they don't touch Erika though. But I'm not gonna play it this time. Yeah, so they nerfed the combo skills a lot. Yeah, if you If you swiped on attack pads, guys, don't worry. I will try to update the Erika guide, of course, with the knowledge I have at least. There are not many changes, so you can still use the file as it is. Maybe I need to adjust maybe a Vorax craft or about the new hero memories. I cannot do anything right now, and since I'm not gonna play her, you have to maybe figure it out yourself, or you wait until I do it. But yeah, so yeah, you either play Rosa 2 or Erika 1 if you still want to use the attack pads. But yeah, I think Erika 1 is pretty good still. Yeah, if you want to switch it up, just play something else. You can also play Erika 1 Lightning Shot, which I did. But you have to know how to scale projectiles, and all the items and stuff will be a bit different. But I can also say you can almost play the same build in the end game as the Thunder Spike one. Look, this is what I was thinking. Look, this is literally, you can use this on Lightning Shot. You can use this on Lightning Shot, because since it's lightning, you're gonna deck stack anyway. Everything is the same. Instead of claws and swords, you're gonna have 2 guns. And your talents will be a little bit different. You don't go Ronin. So you can almost play the same build with this skill even, and have a different experience. Just the early game, mid game items will be a bit different. You will go for Holding Wind, and then for the other item, maybe Stray Birds, Gloves. Like, you have to adjust a bit. If you played the projectile skill before, you will know. But it's not in the guide, so still an option if you are interested. No, I didn't settle yet for a starter. What else do we have? Split Fireball got buffed by a huge amount. Oh, wait. Adjusted quantity of small fireballs from 1 to 2. But now it gets more damage. For each small fireball, you gain additional... Interesting. For each 1 point of frostbite rating the enemy has, supported skill deals more damage on hits, up to 36. Okay, if there was no limit, this would be the Gemma 2 skill, because we can get up to 200 frostbite rating. In this case, it says an upper limit. Then it doesn't matter. When you have 100 frostbite rating, you will reach it. But at the same time, from -29 up to 1. Ice Shot. Is anyone using Ice Shot? I mean, 313 plus explosion of 150 is not bad. And this is a big buff, by the way, to the better one. Right. Yeah, to this one. Look, before it was giving you minus damage, now it's basically 0. Oh, the supported skill's explosion can hit enemies hit by projectiles. So, let me explain you. Normally, in this game, when you now attack the enemy, right, and then your hit creates an explosion, the explosion does not damage your main target, normally. But with the support, it does. Now that's really a good multiplier. And you don't get reduced damage. Could be an option. Actually, you could play this on Erika 1. But the reason I don't want to play Erika is not because it's Erika. I would play a different skill. I would love to play something else. It's just Spiral Strike. I don't want a Spiral Strike. No. I'm gonna try different now. If we see the league was really bad, or I don't know, I didn't enjoy the league start with something else, then we'll probably play it next season again. Or maybe next season just because I didn't play her this season, but we'll see. Flame Burst. Wait, Frigid Domain rework? Black Sail will be probably better early on. Like, if you're on a league start, doing Black Sail in T7 and T8 will give you more money than boss rushing, I think, on the first 2 or 3 days. Huh? Now this is precise. Against yourself and allied units. Okay, maybe before it was not allied units, right? That's the change. Oh, enemies within 12 meters gets the debuff. So it's increased damage taken. Now it's a buff to you. So they actually nerfs party play again. Palmer Mark. I created a complete new account with 0 pets and did SS20 in, I don't know, how much was it? 80 hours? 60 hours? Something like that. So it's definitely possible, even without pets. Yeah, it's the knowledge dip, of course. I mean, if you know exactly what you're doing, what you're farming, then it is achievable. Okay, I will not go into Tia. Also not this one. That's just too much text. Okay, Lightbringer Rosa, Unsullied Blade. Realm of Mercury. This does not apply to burst. Oh, change to only 1%. 1% regain nerf. Bro, when I got my Cupid, I also, you will see. I will do some greed days with my cube. You skip Selena? Wait, did we skip Selena? Tia. Oh, here, Selena. Tide effect from 50 up to 80. How much? I don't know Selena much. How much damage is this actually? Like, how much damage does Tide give? What was Tide again? Oh, in long. Okay, this is the one where you... In this mode. Why would you play in that mode anyway? You don't use loud song? Wait. I'm a Selena noob, I have no idea. We are in the Bard state, right? Oh, we go full Bard. Okay. So they buffed the other loud status. But there's actually no buffs to Selena. I thought these are buffs. They're actually not. Yeah, so -1. That's it. Now this is the banger, by the way. Erika 3. They've removed 10 additional damage. First of all. Second, they removed another 10 from Vendetta. That's already -20 additional, just from the hero traits. Then they reduced how much crit rating you're getting from 200 to 150. And this is, instead of triggering your skill one more time, you will get double damage. I don't know what the reason for this was, but it's not a nerf. But yeah, this is at least -25 additional damage. Bing got actually really bad. Like, man, from 80 movement speed. Wait, hope you see a mention. What attack pads do Selena use? Not attack pads. Selena uses Dreamweaver, Bonnie, and something else. Probably using Preserver here. This is movement speed nerf. This is whatever. I mean, this is also not really that nice. And from 60 down... I didn't think that he needs a nerf. I think Bing was fine. Bing was definitely fine. Why would you nerf hero traits? Guys, don't forget, they do these nerfs because they added new power, right? So, since they added these new OP hero memories, they have to reduce some damage somewhere. So, this league, we didn't see much nerfs in the items themselves, just a few. But instead, they actually tweaked on the hero traits. And guess what? Erika 1 didn't have any change. Not even on the hero memories. Hero traits. Okay, so... Gemma 2. Now, this has changed. So minions... So you can also play minions now on Gemma 2. This is a big nerf. From 90 frostbite effect to 40. But you get 10 additional damage on top. So I don't know what was the reason of this. Oh, that's a big nerf though. Almost half. This doesn't compensate in any way. So are we still playing Gemma 2? I'm thinking right now. Like, there are so many things got nerfed. This makes it difficult. Frigid Transmission is dead. So we would need to go for movement speed build and not transmission. But early on, movement speed builds are a bit rough. I slip. Play Erika again. Bro, if I play Erika, people are complaining. If I don't play Erika, people are complaining. I don't get it. Like, what are we doing? But Erika 1 looks really good this league. It like she will be really good. Play PoE then. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this league, guys, I had the pressure of playing Erika because everyone who follows me plays Erika. But this league, I'm gonna play something else. This league, I'm gonna play something else. I will do it. I don't care. We play something else. You know, I want to play something else to see how shit it is, so I can play Erika again the next league. You know, that's my goal. I have to remember how bad the other characters are. Because if I don't try it, I will never know. I have to appreciate. I trust you, so I follow your plan. And next week, you want that? I hope not. I have no idea about Carino, man. This is... I mean, the only one, when I read Carino Hero Memories, I fucking get confused so much. Like... You'll just buy level capsule and switch to Erika by the end of day 1? I mean, that's always an option, right? We should always have a plan B. Yeah, when I decide something, I will just do a test run anyway. I will play until at least T7 Traveler from 0. I also want to make a guide for whatever I'm playing, so I will try to at least prepare something like campaign, skills, whatever. Yeah, I don't know about Carino. I'll switch 100%. No one believes, man, when I say I will play something else. Actually, no one believes. Iris got some changes. But I also have no clue about Iris. Look, that's the problem. I read patch notes, I don't understand. Me only play cat. So I want to expand on my knowledge, you know, learn other things. So I can have more knowledge. No. This doesn't mean anything. Okay, Tia, we can look into. They changed this because of the thing, I guess. Yeah, nothing huge. Kismet shackles removed from the game. New dual kismets. When the enemy's affliction value is not reached upper limit, immune to curse. Change to -5 curse effect? Huh? Wait, sometimes this doesn't make any sense. Huh? Oh, look, it doesn't say this. Like, if you don't include this part to the patch notes, I'm thinking this is the only effect from the kismet. Oh, wait. This is actually a good change. Now you don't need the curse pet anymore. You can literally get this and you're good. The downside is not big. Before it was meh. You can not even play it, actually. Except you're playing a dot build. Now you can use it on everyone. Yeah, I mean, you do, but before you didn't have any options. Now you have options. Arcana login. Yeah, I think this one will cost, actually. Arcana is getting value. New Destiny added. Okay, this is important. When Ill Omen is applied for the first time, an additional 2 stacks of Ill Omen are applied? What? Bro, this one will be expensive as fuck if people play this. I'm telling you. Inflicts weaken on the enemies also? That's insane. Arcana Day 1. All the Arcana gamers are now celebrating. Bro, all of you guys are doing Arcana because I do it the whole time. It's so funny. Like, I feel like all you guys are just my childs. E1 plus Arcana mains. Yeah, this is now a dual kismet. Wait, Caged Beast changed? Huh? Is it not Caged Fury? Yeah. Wait, this is really good now. No? That's usable. This is usable now. Before it was giving you reduced attack speeds. It was so weird. No one was using it. And now it's usable. They also said they changed the cost of it. Moto 1 login. Did you decide caps? Oh, you're right. They changed, but they're not included in patch notes. True. But the nerf is not that big. Yeah, but guys, if you plan to play any build, just check every legendary item yourself. Also go into the talent tree. Check every hero, like every talent tree, go in and check because they don't tell everything. So just literally have to hover over every node and just check so you are not surprised when you go log into the game. It doesn't matter what they changed, Cat it is. Some nice hooligans, man. Actually Cat believer and enjoyers. I don't advise skipping the League Mech, man. It doesn't matter how bad it is. The League Mech is always the juicer. Every league. There is no other way. Like, FE wise, you will always be good with the new League Mech. Yeah, that's their whole business strategy, guys. Like, they make the new pet print FE so they can sell it more. And then they nerf it next league or 2 leagues later. That's all the business. I don't know why they didn't do it to Arcana. Rank 1 level 6? Yeah, I will immediately level 6 it. Arcana is the only GOAT, okay? She survived for 1 year. Since the release, Arcana has been printing. Not a single time, any single season where it wasn't good. Just saying. Just saying. During the league itself, yeah, true. After the, like with the Golden Compass, it just shined. Memory revival. Like, this is... We have to see how this works. These are all the mods you can get. Okay, so let's look into these. Oh my god, how long does this patch notes take, man? Okay, let's see. Which heroes are we interested in? Let's see what Rosa has. Intelligence no longer provides damage bonus. Intelligence equals strength plus dex. But you get 120% strength and dex, like more. So you stack these two, go trade-off. But all these apply to ints. So you want to int stack, do something with ints. The more int you get, the more mana. I don't know, the more energy shields. You could do some interesting things here. Hey, defiled. This one removes elemental ailments on applying or removing frostbite. Gain baptism impassive. I don't know what these do. Oh, it says here. Interesting. Hello, howdy. Space-time illusion. Main skill. This is not a change, guys. These are not changes. These are the new hero memory effects which you can add additionally on top of your current hero memory, hero trait. So this is not new. I mean, this is not replacing anything. This is just adding. All right. That's crazy. Wait, what the fuck is this? Each type of control, ailment, and curse on enemies count as an additional 50 frostbite rating. Your max frostbite rating is 500, but you get less effect. I mean, of course it's more, but I don't know how much this will cost. I have no idea. I cannot even predict. It probably depends on the build, right? Like, if you play something off meta, it's gonna be a lot cheaper. So, you should... You mean how hard to find? I don't know. Like, who knows? For each magnificent support activated, 100 projectile speed. So you can have 3. For each noble support. But if you want 3 noble supports, you need 3 skills with 5 links. That's gonna cost a lot. So maybe you want the prism to get more energy. Deflection upper limit. Wait, Windstalker Erika. Okay, wait, here we go, here we go. When dealing damage to elites, gain 1 stack of interest. Interval 1 second. Upon reaching 5 stacks, gain Hunting Instinct. +2 multi-strike initial count and max count limit. Lasts 30 seconds? What the fuck? Another +2 to the initial count? You know how much that is? Look, how does multi-strike work? To those who don't know. How multi-strike works. Okay.
Congrats. Happy for you.
So,
nice.
You see this, right? Let's say we have multi-strike increasement of 30% base, yeah? Your second hit is the first multi-strike, it deals 30% more. The third hit deals 60 more. Fourth, it goes on. So, the base Erika 1 has already +2 initial count. So, your first multi-strike starts with here. Okay? Now they add another 2 to the initial count. That means you will start as the 6th hit already. No, sorry, with the 4th hit. No, 5th hit. The first one is base, and then you get +2, +2. That's the 5th hit. So you start with this damage already, whereas normally you would be here, and you need 200 more multi-strike chance, so you get this. And this is where you start. Okay? This is where you start. If you have 200 multi-strike chance, you will deal 6th hit and 7th hit, and just increasing. So, this is insane. What the fuck? The only downside is you will get it if you deal damage to elites for 5 seconds. No, so it takes 5 seconds and it lasts 30. But during this, you cannot get it. So there is a 5 seconds downtime if we think that you're attacking the whole time. So 5 seconds downtime, 25 seconds, you have uptime. I mean, it would be still fine for mapping. I don't see a problem. Ivan buffed. Ivan is actually not buffed, but it's just such a good place right now. It's really, really good. I got the least amount of nerfs. Let's say it this way. You can count it as a buff. How do we get this? I have no idea. We'll see. I think this is added though. This is not a talent. Like, you will get these on the hero memory. You don't replace anything. Every 3 cast Vendetta generates a phantom that casts Vendetta once at a random target within 9 meters. What the fuck? What? This is 100% additional damage. This is literally 100% additional damage. Now, there is one issue with this one I don't like. Dealing triple damage doesn't make any sense when your max hit is 2.5 trillion or 2 trillion. You can hit 3 trillion anyway as max limit, right? So once you reach 2 trillion, this node will have less effect. Because that hit will deal triple damage, but instead of dealing 6 trillion, it will only deal the half of it, so which is 3. And in that case, you're wasting. You're overkill. This sounds good at the beginning, but later I don't think it's really good. You still want to overkill? No. You don't want to overkill. I mean, yes. I mean, in deep space farms, yes. I was just thinking of it says 20, 15 trillion cap. It would not help. Like, you would need to get the 15 trillion naturally. You cannot rely on this damage increase to get to 15 trillion. Bing? Bing's is plus verticality, Wim's effect, Wim's signal effect. This looks also really good. But these are crazy. What the... Selena. Wait! Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. They buffed the loud stage. They buffed the loud song state, right? While in loud state no longer reduces attacks cast at movement speed? And you are considered being a... Wait. So, first they buff it in loud status, right? They buff it from 50 to 80. At the same time, you get, for every second spent, you get tied area, stacking up to 2 times. So another 45 to 55 times 2 is another 20% tied area and tide effect. No, sorry, this is the other one. Sorry. But you get both now. Yeah. But now you get both. For every second spent in loud song, for every second spent in the other one. So now, while in bar state, you are considered to be in a loud state song. And you don't get reduced movement speed, attack speed. Normally you get 20 minus and 20 minus cast speed. That's... You really think if you fail, you're gonna... It's gonna be bound? I don't even think there are so many memories in the market. Like, we had this league memory shortage. Like, you couldn't find good memories, red ones. If they now even bind to you, it's over. I don't know how we will find red memories. I guess we all gonna farm black sail in deep space. That's probably the farm. Yeah, maybe they changed the numbers, but they don't tell it, you know? Yeah, I will look later into these again, like, these are really interesting, though. Some really interesting stuff, actually. And you can just compensate all the nerfs. Yeah, you should not calculate this into your build. If you remember the... the sequences, like that mega sequence was so expensive. So people were like, oh my god, this is so OP, but then no one could even get it. Yeah, like, nice, it's OP, but if no one can get it, or at least not until you're farming in deep space week 2, then it doesn't matter anymore. If you get it after that point. Wait, there are universal buffs. Huh? What is this? Base trait adds special memory slot for installing. During Stalker, mark all enemies within 8 meters, plus 30 mark effect. I don't understand this one. Like, this is a bit confusing again. Like, when do you apply this? It's artificial moon origin. These are... I don't know. Yes, it's what the new league make. But there is moon, half moon, blah blah blah, lunar. Yeah, we have to see when the game drops. Like, I really have no idea. Okay, they buffed blur effect, but they reduced the cap for blur from 80 to 60. So 60 is the upper limit you can get now. Chance to avoid damage, 60%. The issue with this is if you have a low life pool, even if you avoid, you can still die to RNG, which we don't want. Freeze has been changed. Max frostbite rating is now 120. So this is an indirect nerf to Gemma too, because she has her passive gives you. We are not on Gemma 2 anymore. Sorry. So normally it fixes it to 200 with Gemma 2, and now it's 120 already. So instead of giving us 100, it gives us 80 now. So that's another indirect nerf. It's not really a nerf, but compared to other heroes, she has less power. But freeze will still trigger at 100. And now freeze got nerfed. Enemies are frozen for 2 seconds, goes down to 1. I mean, I think 1 second is still fine. I mean, they should die in 1 second anyway. Yeah, I have no idea about this Omen stuff. Reduce the drop rate of Antonio's research from Path of the Brave. That's... I don't know why they did it. But let me tell you what will happen. You see these skills? Precise Purify, Harmony, Restrain, Protection Field, Stand as One, Selfishness, Seal Conversion, all these, they are going up to the moon. If you thought that Precise Restrain was already expensive, just wait. Reduce the drop rate of Antonio's Research. Antonio's Research is the fluorescent memory card which you turn in to get one of these randomly. So they nerfed the cards. That means less precise restraints. That means the price will go up. God Chest no longer drops emblems. That's fine. New confusion cards for reworks. The cap on Void Shard plan has been increased by 3. Additional pages can be obtained through the shop or events. So, this is critical. Do we have to pay for it or obtain it every league again? If this is the same as the trade house, we are fucked. Yeah, it should not be seasonal. But my feeling tells me it is seasonal. I'm not sure. I hope it's not. Please don't. Don't do it. Don't be greedy, XT. Chromatic Shock Tangle could be really good, yeah. Chromatic Shock looks nice. I think I have to look into more details, but on like when I flew over it looked really good. Gonna? Yeah, I think that you can definitely play Chromatic Shot. Is it better than other skills? I cannot tell yet. Remove the God Chest node from the constellation. Guys, if you were a God's Chest enjoyer, I don't know how much this compass will cost. But now you have to pay a price to do God's Chest. Before it was free, now you have to use compass. That means you have to still invest. Yeah, I don't know how much you will get per compass, how much it will cost, so I don't know how good it will be. Yeah, this was needed because the resonance nodes were too good. Like, resonance was 1 FE each, so... Remove the node that blessings to rare monsters and gave them a chance to drop compasses. No, the module skills are not through the League Mech. The effect grants an additional Might Compass drop from Trial of the God of Might has been removed. Okay. Edit new fluorescent memories compass. Edit the Creation Talent Constellation. Edit the Voracity Talent Constellation. Wait, what are those? Did they change something here? Yeah, what is this? Oh, this is the one for the new... So you can acquire the new Spectral. 1.6 chance. Did they change anything else? Yeah, this is the module drop. The rest looks the same. Yeah, no changes. As a late game consumable, Deep Space Resonance is intended to be obtained as a relatively later time marks. Adjusted the order of Deep Space Resonance related talent nodes. Wait, let me check those actually. Curious. Profound 8 or higher can only drop this now. Wait. You only have a 3% chance that what you drop is Deep Space Resonance, and these are just replications. So that's your whole chance. Anytime you drop Resonance, you only have a 3% chance for it to become Deep Space Resonance. Profound boss rush? Yeah, possible. The next season is starting next week. 7 days. Today. Morning, 4 AM, Europe time. I don't know where you're from, but... Yeah, okay, this... Yeah, they're gonna cost more, definitely. But that's a good change. I think it was too cheap. I don't mind being too cheap, but... it will maybe good for free-to-plays to farm it. The blessing effect on monsters were too strong in actual combat. They removed it. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. The dull changes were actually okay. What is this? New compasses. Okay, let me read the Vorex one. Each scavenger grants the antidote while additional... Okay, this is the purple one. So the old golden scalpel is now the purple for Vorex. Kinda. And legendary one. Normal surgical plan gets 1 drop quantity. Magical surgical plan gets 2 additional. Rare surgical plans get 3.7 drop quantity. That's what I don't understand. How do you even choose normal, magic, or rare surgical plans? Dr. Shelley's operating room gains Oh, the one at the end. Okay. Gets 2 additional surgical plans. Okay, that's those. Do not provide final activity bonuses. What? Okay. So this is just making it more difficult. Monsters in the stage gain additional... Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Interesting change for this dolls prop. Deep Space Resonance FX has changed. Removed attack, cast, and movement speed for monsters. Bro, thank you. Doing carjack with this was actually annoying. And the enemies were like really fast. Jumping on you and you die immediately. Reduce elemental is gone. Okay, so they added new stuff, okay? Listen guys, this is crazy. What they added is actually crazy. Monsters gain 60 elemental res and take minus 50 additional physical damage. 60 res for monsters. That's still okay. That's fine. Normal and magic monsters gain 50% chance to avoid damage. This is annoying. Even if you have the damage to one-shot, you will still miss and not kill them. When rare monsters are hit for the first time, they will recover 90% of their max life over 3 seconds. So, let's say you just changed to Deep Space and you don't one-shot yet. Yeah, good luck. Wait 3 seconds and then you can kill it. Or you need to out DPS it. When elite enemies take damage, they take an additional minus 65 damage for 1 second. Huh? Why? Why? What are these new mods? They don't want us to blast anymore. When a normal or magic monster is defeated, elite enemies within 3 meters take an additional minus 12 damage for 2 seconds. Up to 6 stacks. Up to 6 fucking stacks, bro. And of course, normal and magic monsters are gonna die before the elite. Obviously. What is this? I mean, we don't get every mod at the same time, but still... that's annoying. Carjack, yeah. I mean... Bounty gameplay. Reduce the appearance of astronomical orders in the bounty missions. RIP. It's over. RIP bounty missions. But increased quant. So that means we can get more FE now from those? I need to see the numbers. How much did you increase it? They reduced the chance for them to appear, but they increased the quantity only by, what, 10%? Nice. Trying to trick us that they did nothing bad to trigger us. This is just a manipulative, psychological way of trying to bait us that they actually didn't really nerf it. Instead, they increased the drop rates. Yeah, buddy, sure. If you believe in this, you don't know XD. Yeah, compass price will adjust, that's true. Yeah, the normal carjack is still same. Yeah, this is just for bounty. Okay, I think we are done. I am also really tired. I'm gonna call it for now, and I will actually think a bit, do some theory crafting, and I will come out with some new videos and what I'm gonna play and all that kind of stuff, right? We have 1 week left. I will be streaming probably more often now, so I'll do it probably on stream when I can. And I hope you liked the review. Let's rate suffix. Thank you so much for being here again. I can't wait to play the new season, even though it looked like kinda meh, but still, you're gonna have fun. Right, love you guys. See ya.